What is up, everyone? Welcome to my last Euro vlog. We are currently in Montepulciano. We got here like 5 minutes ago, and right where we parked there was a stop for this little city tour bus, and it takes us all around the city of Montepulciano. So this is really awesome. I feel like we're going to be able to get around the city very quickly and see what it's all about. We're going to visit the main sites, and of course I'm bringing you guys along, and this is our stop before going to Firenze. So we will be in Firenze in about 3 hours after touring Montepulciano.
Il vino.
The tour comes with headphones, and while we're going around the city, we are listening to an audio of what we are seeing on this beautiful historic town. We made it to Firenze. We are outside of our Airbnb. Lucky us, we got locked out because the people that were here before us did not leave the keys in the box like they were supposed to. They left it inside of the apartment. So right now Chino is running on a mission to another palace to like find a spare key that the Airbnb guy, the host, has, I guess. And like, I really need to go to the bathroom, but we have our luggage and we're pretty much ready to go. Something crazy about where we're staying is that it is literally 2 streets down from where I used to live when I lived here in Florence, and it is like so crazy to me. I just looked at the address right before coming because Airbnb like sends it, you know, after the fact, like right when your stay is like super near. And when I saw where it was, I almost freaked out. I'm like, wow, it's like it's meant to be. We didn't even know exactly where this apartment was, and for it to be right by where I used to live is just so special. We're inside of the apartment and it is so freaking cute. It looks just as good as it did on Airbnb. Let me give you guys a little tour. We're gonna start off in the kitchen. We already have our stuff in here, but what I loved about this spot is the wallpaper. So we have the kitchen, all the appliances that you need. That's the refrigerator. Right over here is like a little outside area. We got the washer and stuff to hang up our clothes, which is important. We need to do laundry. Here is the main dining room area. You got a little place to come off, drop the keys, and then you go into the room. So again, the wallpaper is what I love the most. We have, I want to say this is a king size bed. A king size bed with the windows looking outside. We are on the first floor, which is really nice. We got some couches. I really like the spot here for like our suitcase, and then you have a desk area. You also have a TV, and then let me show you the bathroom. Good morning, friends. It is day 2 and I have a hot air balloon right behind me. We are in Florence, as you know, and we're about to ride a hot air balloon in Tuscany. We're gonna overlook Florence and the whole Tuscan region, which is really exciting. I'm so tired. Look at these bags under my eyes. It's so early, but I have always wanted to ride a hot air balloon, so this is gonna be epic.
Feels nice.
We've made it to Badia di Coltibuono, which is a wine company. They make Chianti. It's a very, very well-known winery. Sorry, I'm out of breath. We're up on the hills. This is a beautiful view. We are late. We took a nap and overslept because the hot air balloon thing just was so early in the morning, but they're gonna accommodate us here. I called. They said we're gonna do the wine tasting first and then the tour. But look at how beautiful this is.
What's up, everybody? So we are at Badia de Coltibuono, and this is one of the oldest wineries. Well, it's not a winery. It's one of the oldest wine cellars. It's one of the oldest wine cellars in Tuscany. Anyway, we did a wine tour. The wine tour was really good. We showed up a little bit late, but we went straight into the tour of the house and the castle, and you'll see the castle, but it has paintings from the 1500s, 1700s. It's very historic, and the tour was awesome. They had us do a wine tasting, so we tried a bunch of different wines, 4 different of the Badia di Coltibuono wines, and they were, in my opinion, all the Chiantis were phenomenal. Then we did a dessert wine tasting. Awesome. Did a tour of the wine cellar, which was super cool. It's very moldy in there, so if you're scared of that kind of stuff, bring a mask. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see the giant wine cellar and like all of the barrels and how it's made and all that stuff. So it was a good experience. I give it a 8.5 out of 10 experience. And of course, look at this view. You can eat at the restaurant. I mean, those guys right there got the best view. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get that table, but they had it taken already. But yeah, that's it.
Buongiorno ragazzi, as you just heard, Chino just gave us a little rundown of how the tour was. I thought it was great. It was quite short. I was expecting a little bit more. I thought we were going to see the vineyards and all those type of things, but we didn't. We kind of just saw the wine cellars that they have here at what was the old monastery, which was founded before Christ, which is crazy. So right now we are having lunch at their restaurant. Here is the pasta. We got a parpadelli. One moment, let me tell you what we got. We got a parpadelli alla antra con olio alla santorigia, which is 16 euros. It is parpadelli with duck ragu and a savory oil. I'm hoping the savory oil isn't truffles because I don't like truffles, but it looks delicious. And then after this, we're going to the outlets, which is what I'm the most excited about. We have made it to the outlets in Firenze. This is called the Mall of Firenze, and they're known for having really good discounts on luxury goods. You've got brands like Givenchy, Chloe, Gucci. You have everything here. So let's see if we find anything good. I'm trying not to spend too much money, but who knows? Chino's excited. He needs to get some loafers.
I'm not spending more than 500.
Guys, I am pooped. I'm so tired. It is 8:30. I literally brought nothing with me, just my phone. We're gonna go have dinner right now. I was supposed to edit some stuff, but my head hurts. So we're literally gonna eat. I'm gonna go back and just go to bed and wake up early tomorrow. So we are looking for dinner right now. Found a spot that's 3 minutes away walking from the Airbnb, and it looks delicious. Buongiorno, welcome to day 3 in Firenze. We slept in today, guys. Last night we were pooped, my headache Dinner was fantastic though, but right now we are a 1-minute walk from our Airbnb and literally in front of the apartment that I used to live at when I was studying abroad here. So that door right there, the apartment all the way to the top, to the left, that is shining in the sunlight, that is where I used to live, and I lived there for 3 months. But the most amazing part about this is that right next to it is Vivoli El Gelato, which is the oldest gelato shop in Florence. And they have been going viral these past few years because they have an affogato that they've had since the 1900s, but for some reason it just was not popularized until 2 years ago. Someone posted it on social media and it blew up. The gelato is made out of milk, sugar, and cream. So not milk, sugar, and cream, sorry, milk, sugar, and eggs. And it's called crema, and then it is paired with this espresso, and it's so good. It's honestly the best way to start the morning. I would recommend that if you want to come here though, to come early when they open, because there is no line. Once it's like afternoonish, the line is like 30 minutes and it wraps around its piazza. So the shots have us freaking wired. Right now we're walking to El Duomo, which is the 3rd largest church in the world, I believe. 2nd largest in Italy, or 3rd. One of my facts, I don't have them that good, but it's one of those. We just had ginger shots as well at Shake Café, which is a cafe that I always used to go to. It's pretty much the only spot here that has shakes, healthy food, things that isn't pizza and pasta. So nothing that's loaded with carbs. So if you want to get a little pick-me-up, that's where you have to go. Well, friends, I look crazy, but it is 5 o'clock and we are at the Galleria dell'Accademia, which is where David is. Right now we are just kind of walking around. We just got inside. I do recommend buying a ticket ahead of time on their websites. Look at how beautiful these are. Insane.
We're at the Galleria. We're at the Galleria. We're at the Galleria dell'Accademia. This is the original Michelangelo. No, the original David by Michelangelo. Apparently it's a masterpiece. Before we came here, I looked up all the facts so that I didn't have to pay for the audio guide. So if you come here, put me inside of your ear because this is your audio guide. So first off, it was done with imperfections on purpose. So originally, this was a giant slab, but 3 other artists worked on it before Michelangelo worked on it, and it was damaged and put away for like 45 years. Then the people that oh, another fact, this was supposed to go to the Duomo. So the operators of the Duomo had this giant marble slab, which is more than, I think it's like 17 feet. So Michelangelo was the 4th artist to get it, but since it has so much damage on it, he had to make the body in proportionate. So the legs, it was meant to be looked at from the bottom up. So the legs are a lot smaller than the head and the arms and the hands, so that when you were looking at it from the bottom, it looked like a proportionate, like human, which is crazy to think about. What else? Oh, the thing about the imperfection, the eyes are slightly cross-eyed. If you look at them, one eye is looking straight and another one is looking a little bit to the left. You can't really tell on camera, but if you look at images online, he's slightly cross-eyed. They don't know if it was done on purpose. They say it was done on purpose though, because Michelangelo wanted to show the Romans that even though they focused so much on perfection during the Renaissance era, he wanted to make it imperfect.
I don't know. Rotary Club. Good morning, friends. It is our last day in Florence, which is so sad, but I have another affogato. We're at Vivoli because, again, we are pretty much staying right next door to it. Chino got a cappuccino.
Doppio cappuccino.
Doppio cappuccino, so with 2 shots of espresso. Today we're going to be exploring more of Florence, going to Boboli Garden, walking through Ponte Vecchio, hopefully finding some gold because that's what that that bridge is all about, gold. And then we're also going to be going to the leather market. So it's going to be a really cool last day. Sad that we're leaving, but also excited so we can see baby Chloe. So we've been exploring the wine windows. We finished visiting Boboli Garden and it was a hike. It was my Oura ring literally said, "You've hiked for an hour and a half." And it felt like that. It is very hot. I would recommend going to Boboli Garden if you're here in the spring or fall, not in the summer. It is way too hot, even though there's a lot of shade. It's too hot for this. But we are on our second wine window. We're going to our third in like an hour, but right now we're gonna go to Ponte Vecchio to see if we can buy some gold. Then we're gonna go eat some panino, and we have more things planned, so this is really exciting. Now the wine windows, 2 of them are on the other side of the bridge, so on the other side of Ponte Vecchio. So like if you go to Boboli Garden, it would be perfect to walk from there to the first wine window, which is the most affordable one, €8 for 1 spritz or €6 for a wine. The second one that is right behind me is more popular. It is closer to the water. So right here they're charging 10 for a spritz. But yeah, then the third one is in the city, which I'm assuming is going to be like 12 for a spritz. We recently went to All'Antico Venaio to try the paninos there. I've never had it. When I lived here, I never wanted to go. But we came to Pino's, which is a classic. All the students come here. He has all the university flags because there's a lot of study abroad kids. I want you guys to listen to this crunch. They make this and warm it up. It's so good. It's like everything you need. are at our final last window. Window number 4. Chino has to get shorter because like this is my height and this is how we're speaking. I got these glasses, guys. Chino got those, but these are super cool when you take them off. They freaking twist. Do you see that? Insane. Anyways, wine window number 4. Honestly, the first one is still my favorite. This one you ring a little bell and then you get your drink. Look how cute. So I got a Hugo. This has elderflower, supposedly lime, and Prosecco. Chino got a regular Aperol Spritz. This is the first time I try this and it's pretty good, but kind of sweet. We are having our last meal here in Firenze. We're pretty close to the apartment. We're at Osteria da Caterina and we are having some steak and bruschetta and some wine. Last wine of the trip. And yeah, we're a little sad, but I'm really excited to go home and see Chloe. Good morning, friends. We are at the Eiffel Tower. Isn't that crazy? We were literally just in Italy and now we're here in France. We are in Paris at Le Tour Eiffel, but we are only here for a quick layover. We are now going back home. So since our layover is like 8 hours, we decided to stop real quick, take a taxi, come over here to the Eiffel Tower so Chino can check it out, and then we're gonna be leaving. So yeah, I know this is super random. Look at it. And the cool thing is that the Olympics are going on right now, so I think you could see the little Olympic, you know, the logo. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this Euro trip and make sure to tune in for more adventures. We have Peru and Panama coming very soon, so I will talk to you guys soon.